This is Olivia Rose Austin, bred and introduced by David Austin Roses in 2014 and named after a family member. This on the fan pages is rumoured to be, and always speculated to be, David Austin Roses' best rose they have ever bred. Now I will have to confirm it is a very, very good rose. Very, very free flowering, always very, very early off the mark, producing really, really lovely pink, true pink flowers. They're around 4 inches across, and once again very, very flat. A very old English style rose with yellow stamens, as you can see right in the centre of the bloom there. A wonderful, strong, rich, fruity fragrance on this one, which carries in the wind beautifully. The other thing to note with this particular plant is the fact that the foliage is particularly lovely as well. It's a very attractive bush, reaching, in my opinion, somewhere in the region of 4.5 to 5 feet. David Austin think this is a little bit shorter than that, but again, that may be down to my pruning regime. Always very early in flower, one of the first. And then flowers all the way through. I've had this flowering here in the garden sometimes as late as November. I'm just going to come round the bush a little bit and you'll see what I do with it. I say it's a little bit on the tall side, so I do like to stake it. I like to use a hazel stick just to give it a little bit of support. My Friday client has quite a lot of these, a couple of dozen of these along the front of her house, and she again agrees with me that this particular plant is a little on the floppy side, so it does need a little bit of support. This is Olivia Rose Austin from David Austin Roses, never ever out of flower. You can see this plant is absolutely smothered. This is the very, very beginning of its show, literally only just come into flower in the last couple of days, and this particular plant will go on flowering now like this all the way through the season. So one that's very hard working for you to enjoy if you have a small garden. If you want something to work really, really hard for you, Olivia Rose Austin is probably something that you want to seek out. Look at that, absolutely beautiful.